My name's Edna Collins. I'm with Yo Soy, and today we have a couple of guests that have traveled all the way from South America, Peru. And they are part of a brotherhood called the Lord of Miracles.
De la Hermandad del Señor de los Milagros, aquí en Fresno.
¿Y usted, señor?
Yo soy Héctor Seco, soy el mayordomo segundo de la Hermandad del Señor de los Milagros en Fresno.
Okay, so ¿puedes explicar de la historia de el brotherhood?
Well, in the 1600s, in Peru, there were a lot of priests, Jesuitas, ¿no? Trying to evangelizar all these people in Lima, no, and in Peru. And they brought a lot of African slaves from Angola in Africa. And they were in charge to build these churches. But of course, at night, in their camping, they were doing parties, big parties, and drinking a lot. No? And one of the slaves, nobody knows his name, paint in the wall of mat, you know those bricks? He paint the Lord Jesus Christ in the cross when he was crucified. And well, the image was there. The government at that time tried twice to erase it because they saw that in between of these parties there was a blasphemy. In Lima, there were two big earthquakes. One damaged a lot of the city, but that matte brick wall was immaculate, pristine, nothing happened to them. So they decided to let it go, and they built a small chapel around this wall.
So let me ask you a question. Is it still standing today?
Yes.
It still stands today?
It's the major altar in the church.
Oh my goodness.
So at the third time, another big earthquake happens in Lima, and major part of the cities were destroyed, but that wall was, even the chapel was destroyed, but the wall was not touched.
So what moment?
Yeah, they were thinking, well, there's something there, so the Virrey, which was the Spaniard governor in Peru, no, ordered to build a small church around this wall. Series of earthquakes came into Peru, so the people decide to get a new picture of the image, a duplicate, and bring it out through the streets, asking the Lord to calm, to be peaceful. And that's what happened.
Oh, okay.
So for the whole community, the whole population, they start thinking, oh man,
there's something to this
there's
picture.
something big here, something really spiritual. So they start praying and asking for favors, and the Lord of the miracles is Milagros. No, was doing. We have more than 3 million people following the procession.
And now you say this is an international brotherhood.
Wherever there are Peruvians, there is a
There is a chapter.
procession.
Okay.
So we have processions all around Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, America, in the 3 parts of America.
So now you're looking for volunteers, correct?
Sí, nosotros estamos observando, ¿no?, la nueva suscripción de nuevos miembros para poder prepararnos, porque nosotros nos preparamos durante todo el año, ¿no?, para nuestra procesión, que es en el mes de octubre, y que también en Lima es considerado el mes morado.
So all the chapters, todos los chapters, lo hacen the procession the same day? ¿El mismo día?
No, in the month of October.
All of October.
Different days,
Okay.
but on the
Pero in
month of
Fresno,
October.
it's going to be the 27th of October.
Correct.
Okay. So before we get to the 27th type of classes at the church?
Nosotros preparamos a las personas que van a cargar las andas del Señor de los Milagros, en vista de que es una anda considerable tamaño, entonces necesitamos prepararlos para que ellos puedan cargarlas correctamente y no puedan tener ningún problema, ¿no?, al levantarla.
Oh, okay. Está
Ya,
pesado.
también los preparamos durante el año en lo que es el significado de esta devoción, ¿no? Qué es lo que consiste, cómo nosotros debemos comportarnos, la manera de utilizar el hábito, que es una túnica morada que nosotros utilizamos justo en el mes morado para la...
Padua.
Yes. Okay. Yes, it's a very nice church.
Yeah.
And you said it'll be right in the area, the church area, the parking lot and whatnot, right?
Correct. Yeah. Correct.
Okay. So generally, how many people are at the beginning or carrying?
En el caso de
this?
nosotros, que solo contamos con 2 bastidores, lo cargamos 18 personas, no
Okay.
9 personas por lado. En el Perú son 32 personas las que cargan el anda.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my
porque es
goodness.
pesadísimo.
It's very heavy, huh?
Yeah.
And so do they bring food and flowers and?
Actually, people bring flowers. Of course, the anda has their own flowers. But when we end the procession, we have a get-together, with Peruvian food.
I have a question. So do you, I mean, at this moment, like for example, on Dia de los Muertos, I always bring the picture of my husband out, to remember him. Do we bring special items for devotional, to do devotionals for people that we remember or with us or family members or?
Really, we don't know. You can pray or you can ask us to pray for families, family reunions, the family that don't lose their perspective or their values.
Right.
We do an evangelization.
Evangelical. So basically, what you're doing as a community, bringing people together within their families. Right now, we have a lot of, obviously in the news every day, there are people pitching fights against each other and calling each other liars, and nothing is clear anymore. So in all of this controversy, you're trying to bring people together and remember their roots, remember their religion or spirituality, and be more inward as to caring for themselves and their family.
Yeah,
Is that
okay.
sort of the idea?
Regresando a nuestra fe, coming back to our faith,
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Because the way the war is going, we are losing a lot of values, respect.
Right.
No? We don't think that we have somebody higher than us. No, we think that we are the owners of our lives.
Una imagen que peregrina a las casas de las personas que están interesadas en aprender esta devoción, ¿no? Nosotros llevamos la imagen, oramos con ellos, se las dejamos por 1 semana, 2 semanas, para que ellos pongan sus propios propósitos con ella.
Oh, okay. So that's the first contact
That's the first
that you
contact.
have.
And we have very good stories in Fresno. People that
Well,
were
share one of
asking
yours,
something.
share a short story with us.
You want to know one? I can tell you one personal.
Okay, tell us one.
There is a lot of people that don't believe in miracles. There's a lot, no? Because they say that that's not true. When I was 2 years old, I got poliomyelitis. At my time, there was no vaccine. So I got the poliomyelitis, I went into medical treatment for almost a year, and after a year I was crippled. I couldn't bend my left leg, I couldn't walk normally. So my mother took me to the procession in Lima, and they raised me to the Lord of the Miracles and made me touch the image with the left leg. When I went down, I started walking.
Oh, that is a miracle. Yeah.
And I can show you my miracle.
Okay.
I don't know. Look,
Yeah, you can walk.
no, but look the size of the legs.
Right. Smaller.
Yeah, this is thinner, no, because that was because of the polio.
Right.
But I could run, I ran bicycle, I use a skateboard. I did a normal life.
Right.
In Fresno, we have a lot of people that they were asking for some different situations, and they got it.
They received the miracle.
They received the miracle.
La iglesia,
So-
¿no? Y tenemos una coordinación de ministerios hispanos. Entonces nosotros tenemos que regirnos a la disponibilidad de tiempo que hay para poder utilizar las instalaciones de la iglesia, ¿no? A veces podemos tener una actividad una vez al mes o cada 2 meses, dependiendo de la necesidad. Si hay alguna necesidad pronta, entonces podemos acudir y gracias a Dios contamos con el Monseñor Robert Wessinger, ¿no? Que es una persona que todo el tiempo nos está apoyando en las necesidades de la hermandad, así como también nuestros coordinadores.
That's nice. He helps you.
Y gracias a Dios a veces nos piden ayuda, y si esa ayuda espiritual es fácil, la damos nosotros o conseguimos algún especialista que lo dé, ¿no? Pero cuando es material, tenemos parte del dinero es de los eventos que realizamos para recaudar fondos y de muchas familias que nos hacen donaciones o alguna entidad. Entonces, eso es lo que nos mantiene y nos sustenta para poder nosotros a la vez ayudar.
Okay. So,
Cuéntale de Pobre en los House.
cuando alguien necesita algo material, pueden, how do you say, sign up? Or...
No necesitan signar. O sea, nosotros nos debemos a la comunidad. Entonces, si alguien de la comunidad necesita una ayuda y la podemos brindar, la vamos a brindar, sea o no miembro de la hermandad.
Okay, anyone.
Basta que sea una persona que necesita ayuda y la vamos a dar.
Okay. So they just have to go to the church there and meet with you, and then you can help them in any way that you're able to. I know that you were saying that you...
Entonces nos abocamos y hacemos algún tipo de evento para recaudar fondos y eso los enviamos a donde sean necesarios a través de organizaciones internacionales como la Cruz Roja.
Red Cross.
O sea, tratamos de ayudar en lo posible. Mucho acá en Fresno, en algunas partes de Estados Unidos y en América Latina.
So all over the world. So that sounds like good work, and we definitely need that right now for people to regroup and have some understanding and compassion, right?
Right.
Sometimes that heals a person, just that alone, knowing someone listened to me. And
I'm sharing with somebody.
Exactly, exactly. So everyone, St. Anthony's Padua on Sunday.
Yeah, Sundays we are on the Mass. We have the Mass, the Spanish Mass at 1. So if they want to talk to us, we are there.
Right. If you want to participate in the procession, or you want a devotional, or come to the house and do a devotional, or share with them maybe a problem or concern, or just even happiness is good too.
Right.
Right?
We need that.
There you go. It's always good. So your program for Fresno, what do you project in the next couple of years? What would you like to see for your chapter?
A lo que nosotros tenemos, ya hemos hecho nosotros le llamamos un proyecto pastoral, ¿no? En la cual tenemos la intención de poder llevar una anda más pequeña a cada iglesia, ¿no? A cada iglesia católica, para que la conozcan, para que la gente pueda interesarse en la historia, ¿no? Y en la devoción. De esa manera nosotros ir creciendo y también poder poner una semilla ahí para que crezca una hermandad y nosotros poder apoyar también a esa iglesia.
Okay, sounds good. Is there any particular point that you would want to make other than we want to get teams together, volunteers together for the procession and come and get to know us more about your organization?
Son como lo que estamos en estos momentos mencionando y desean unirse a nosotros, vengan, comuníquense con nosotros y simplemente se hacen miembros de la hermandad, no cuesta nada, es gratis. Pero es muy rewarding, ¿no?
Yes.
Es una recompensa interior.
In your heart, it's a rewarding
que no se la quita
feeling.
a nadie.
Nosotros somos más que todo un apostolado de servicio.
Yes, it's service. So, Would you like to say a little prayer for all the people here in Fresno?
En estos momentos, por esta oportunidad que nos das de encontrarnos en este lugar con estas bellas personas, las cuales nos abren sus puertas y nos hacen dar la voz tuya por intermedio de nosotros, Padre Santo. Protege esta ciudad de Fresno, protege a todas las personas que laboran en este edificio. Así también, Señor, protege a aquellas personas que no tienen un pan que comer ni un techo donde descansar. Te pedimos por cada uno de ellos y te pedimos, Señor, que los cubra con tu manto bendito y que los ayudes a poder sobresalir y a poder sobrellevar esta vida que nos toca vivir, Padre Santo. Todo eso te lo pedimos en el santo nombre de tu Hijo Jesucristo, que contigo vive y reina por la unidad de los siglos. Amén.
Amén.
Thank you, gentlemen.